at my phone. Scream. Okay. Hello. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. There we go. All right. I think that's good. I think. I hope. I pray. Okay, I think that is better. All right, sorry about that. I have not, like, I don't know, streaming like this is new to me. I usually, like, set it up differently, I guess. I don't know. This whole setup is new to me. But welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. And I'm sorry about that hideous noise in the background. I didn't realize that was happening. Hopefully it stops. But if not, we're just gonna live with it, I guess. Sometimes people like background noise, so we're gonna play some music in the background. Yes, we are. Okay. Why are you on mute? Okay. But, you know, I literally, I was like, you know, if I'm gonna be crocheting and having a tea party, I might as well stream it, I guess. So here we are. I'm streaming. And I'm gonna be finishing up a crochet case for my new Switch Lite. And I'm very excited. I just want to make sure everything looks okay on stream. Okay, looks cool. Ew, you can see me in the in the reflection. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I mean, is that good? Is that cute? I don't look cute right now, but maybe that's like a vibe. I don't know. Do I look absolutely hideous? I don't. I'm cute. I'm fine. Okay. All right. So I guess you can see my face in this stream, which is like a first. I've never streamed my face, even though this is like a reflection. And I look gross. Let me let my hair down then, I guess. If I'm gonna be on camera. Jesus, I was not expecting to be seen today. That's like fine. Okay, so if you watched my last stream, ew, I'm like itching my face. I don't like being on stream. I don't like it. But I'll get over it. Anyway, so in my last stream, I cleaned this beautiful little guy. Now he has fingerprints on him. That's fine. I need to get like a screen protector really bad. Really, really bad. But, you know. I wanted to get a case for this guy, and they're kind of expensive, and I'm really into crocheting, and I've been working on this. I worked on this yesterday. This is the beginning of, can you all see that? Yeah, this is the beginning of a case. It's literally just a long rectangle, and I'm gonna stitch it together and put some buttons on it, and yeah, so we're gonna be finishing this up today and just like chilling and hanging out and drinking tea. I need to pour my tea. So this is my current tea setup. I'm gonna move this switch so it doesn't get damaged. Also, y'all, look at my sewing kit. Isn't this adorable? So my buttons are gonna come from here. I have a large collection of buttons, I guess. But this sewing kit is actually very special to me. I actually just recently organized it like this, but it's special because I kind of inherited all this stuff from my mom and my grandmother. So, like, the Stitch Ripper, I think, came from my grandmother. There's two of them in there, so one of them might be from my mom as well. But, like, these buttons, not these ones, but these buttons are all like buttons that my mom collected. Like, you know how clothes come with buttons? Like, she would always put those extra buttons in her sewing kit. So all these buttons are from pieces of clothing that my mom probably doesn't even own anymore. So that's like really cool. And these needles were my mom's embroidery needles. These needles were my grandmother's. And I think the fasteners were from my mom. The little scissors in there are from my mom, and then I think this is from my mom. Most of it's from my mom, but some of it is from my grandmother as well. So this is just very cool. Oh yeah, most of the crochet hooks in here are from my grandmother. I got into crocheting because of my grandmother, and yeah, so this is just really cool. And I I've I'm not really like super organized with my craft stuff. I've been getting a lot better in recent years now that I'm like more settled down. But all this used to be like in two separate like plastic bags. And I've been crocheting and sewing a bit more. So I was like, you know, I have this organizer, so I'm gonna throw it all in here, and it looks really cute, and I'm really pleased. And when I finished this, I was like, I wish my whole life was nice and organized like this box, but it's not. It's not. Do I need to have my iPad out so I can read the chat? I think I do, because I cannot see any chat. If I don't even think anything is happening right now, but I need to be able to see that. Otherwise, I'm going to be lonely and bored. So I'm going to open that on my iPad and make sure I can see the chat nice and big. Oh, hi Claire. Hi Apollo. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Apollo says Splatoon 3 gameplay. I don't have that game. I played the first Splatoon a little tiny bit, but I actually don't. Yeah. You want me to play Splatoon 3? I do have Luigi's Mansion 3, and I was thinking about playing that a little bit if I wanted to take a break, but I want to go ahead and pour my tea, so I'm gonna move this around so we can see. Oh yeah, nice cup of Thai food, baby. My English side is showing right now. So, oops. Very nice. All right, so maybe a little bit more. Okay. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Oh, man. Hell yeah, that's good. Okay, maybe a little more milk. I only drink real milk in English tea. I cannot drink milk in anything else. So this little tea set is, I'm just blabbing away, but I will blab and crochet at the same time. But let me just show you my progress on this really quick. So the idea is that, and if you want to know what I did, I literally just like crocheted. I chained the length of this with a little bit of wiggle room. I think it was about 22 stitches on a 5mm hook, and then I've just been single crocheting, chain one, flip, single crocheting, chain one, flip, this whole thing, except I did double crochet this end here so that there's a little bit of space for the buttons to come out, because I didn't really feel like measuring where I wanted the buttons to go. I kind of just wanted to be able to put them wherever I wanted. So I did 2 rows of double crochet, which I honestly think kind of looks nice as well. And I was considering double crocheting the whole thing, but it didn't feel as sturdy and protective, so I did single crochet on the whole thing. All right, so the idea is that it's gonna be a pouch type of thing. So the sides are gonna be stitch together, and then this flap is going to come over. We're going to have 3 buttons here, and so we can unbutton, open, and then slide it out, but of course this will be covered as well. So I do have maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 rows more to go, maybe less. So we should finish up the crocheting part pretty quick. Then I think I'm gonna slip stitch it together. I was thinking of stitching it like with a darting needle, but I think I could just like go in with my hook and slip stitch the sides and then sew the buttons on and then finish it up. So this should be a pretty chill time if you want to hang out. Damn, that tea's good, but I don't usually drink tea like this, but my sister got me and my other sister and my mom little teapots for Christmas, which I think she got my mom one. I know she got my sister one as well, but you know, my mom's side is English, so we love cups of tea all day, every day. What is going on? Okay. But yeah, she got us these cute little teapots, and I was like, I don't have, like, this is like a whole, like, American cup of coffee, like a big one. So I needed like smaller cups, so I got this little teacup set at the thrift store. I got this little cream thing at the thrift store, and I got this very nice tray at the thrift store, which I found out that these are sold at Walmart for like $2 more than what I paid for it at the thrift store, so I was kind of mad. Goodwill prices are insane, and I hate it, but you know, what are you gonna do? Oh, and for my virtual pet people, I have this right now. Can y'all see? Yeah, this is my Digimon X1 that I customized, and Platinum Numemon died, but I got a video of him laying this egg, and I kind of want to like make a little short talking about traded eggs because I really like that feature, and I think, you know, the more people know about fun features in Digimon, the more likely they are to buy them. Even though, like, the Digimon virtual pets are getting harder to find, which is really gross and nasty, and I hate it. Also, I'm kind of like a noob at crocheting. Like, I'm making this up as I go, and it's extremely simple. But I've also, like, I kind of got this idea from little pouches I used to knit. I would knit a piece of fabric like this and then stitch it together in the same way. So yeah, this is like, it's cool that you can crochet like this. I always thought of crocheting like in circles, I guess, but I don't know. I'm curious if, oh, don't want to double. I'm curious if crocheting or knitting is faster. I think crocheting is faster. And like, it's just more enjoyable to me. It feels less like a production because, you know, with knitting, it's like 2 big giant needles, and I don't know. I enjoy knitting, and I think I might go back to it someday, but like crocheting is so much more versatile, and it is a bit more complicated and challenging. And of course, like, I only knew how to knit very basic stitches. Like, I could make a scarf. And I think there's a lot more you can do with knitting, but I think the things that you can knit, I just was never really interested in, you know? Like, it's mostly like clothing, I guess, but like with crochet you can do amigurumi, little animals and stuff, and that's really cute and fun. So I definitely enjoy crocheting more these days. Also, y'all, please tell me how the audio sounds, how the music sounds. I need to know because I don't know what it sounds like. Also, this is like, I don't know. I'm trying to be like more relaxed with my content because I feel like, oops, I feel like I overcomplicate things for myself a lot and then I end up not posting. And I want to. I love YouTube as a creative outlet, and I think the more you put stuff out there, the better for YouTube, I guess. Or like the more you find your style. And I think my style is kind of like chill, you know, even though I overthink everything. Like, I think I would be more comfortable posting stuff like this more often, you know. But we'll see. Man, so this yarn is like, I like it. It's a good quality yarn. But it's just kind of been a little bit of a pain for me because it was a big giant skein of yarn and I've had it for a long time. I was gonna knit a scarf like 5 years ago. Wow, 5 years ago. Okay. Literally, I think it was in 2020 when I bought this yarn. But I bought it. I thought it was so gorgeous and like a good texture. I want to say it's like a cotton wool blend. It doesn't feel acrylic or polyester or whatever. It definitely feels like a natural fabric, or a natural textile, natural material, I don't know. Which I don't know, the more time goes on, the more environmentally conscious, ooh, don't like saying that, I become. And when I got back into crocheting, I'm like, wow, there's so many cool yarns and such a nice variety and blah, 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 whatever. But then I realized that most of these yarns are like made of plastic. And in general, I try to avoid, if I buy polyester clothing or whatever, I mean, most of the clothing I buy is thrifted. So I'm not supporting industries that create these textiles to begin with, directly anyway, but yeah, I don't know. So that is something I'm aware of. Like, I'm very aware of what things are made of and how they impact the environment. And I'm not perfect at all, don't get me wrong, but I am aware of that. So when I got into crocheting, I'm like, oh, all these really nice, like, popular yarns are fucking plastic, you know? And that just kind of icked me out. So I'm trying to only buy cotton yarn. Let me see, do I have some around here? No, I don't have any. But I've been getting those little skeins, not skeins, little half skein, quarters. I don't know. I don't know how to measure yarn, but I've been getting those smaller little things of yarn. I want to say it's called Peaches and Cream at Walmart, something like that. I cannot remember, but it's 100% cotton, and it's like $2 for a little thing, and you can easily make, you know, a couple little amigurumis or something with that, you know. I've been making little crochet cases for my Digimon and my Tamagotchi connections, which I've been thinking about doing a video on that, maybe. But I'm just like I haven't gotten the patterns down. I've been writing my patterns down, which is crazy. I never thought I would write a pattern. But I am, which is cool. I wrote a pattern for my Etsy store, which I should link that in the description, but it's called Good House Witching, and I'm selling like handmade, like, magical items. I don't know if y'all are into that, but I wouldn't call myself a witch. I think that's kind of weird. not weird, but it just doesn't fit me. But I do believe in intentions and energy and stuff. So I put that kind of thing into my items. So check that out if you want, but totally get it if not. And this end stitch always gives me trouble. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I was thinking about doing a crochet video for virtual pets, but I haven't decided if I want to do that or not. I think I will, just not like until I get the patterns down for sure and I can share the pattern, excuse me. Because I know it's frustrating when people don't share the pattern in a video. So I want to like make the video explaining how to do the pattern and have like a PDF, you know? But yeah, this yarn, it is like very textured, but it like you can see all the stitches like really easily. So I really like that for sure. But it just gets caught on the hook sometimes, like it's doing it again. But it's all good. I do love this color. It's a bit dark, so I think I'm gonna put like white pearly buttons on it to contrast and give it a little, you know, a little brightness. All right, so we're gonna very carefully hook this. Okay, there we go. Now, one thing I'm not great with crocheting is the tension part. I think I've gotten better because these stitches are all very consistent, and I'm actually surprised at how good this looks. I've used other yarns and done other projects where my stitches don't look nearly as good. So I do think this was like, if anything, great practice just for stitching. Like getting my stitches more tight and even and really getting that rhythm down. Because this is like thousands of stitches. No, not thousands. I don't know. I could do the math maybe if I counted, but I don't want to count. It's like each row is 22. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe 1,000 stitches. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, it's a lot of repetition, which can be boring, which is kind of why I wanted to stream, because then I can just like chit chat while I'm doing this. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I try to like crochet and watch movies, but I'm not good enough to like look up a lot. I still have to like look at what I'm doing. I can't just like feel what I'm doing. I mean, I can, but I can't like feel the next stitch. I don't know if you can ever do that actually, but crocheting is actually pretty, it's not like easy peasy. It takes like, you have to do it quite a bit to get the rhythm going or whatever, or feel more confident. And there are a lot of things to learn. Like I'm just like, I just learned how to double crochet and triple crochet. And I know how to double crochet. Triple crochet, I would have to maybe watch a video again. So, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. And like after you do your first project, it's like, okay, like it's very, I mean, it's extremely satisfying. Like watching your hands create a fabric or create a little stuffed animal. It's like, it's like magic, you know? So I really, I don't know, I love painting, I love photography, but there is something special about like making a fabric with your hands and a piece of string, you know? It's like, whoa. And I think like other, like making stuff out of clay is kind of similar, but not really. I don't know, it's just, it's something special. It's I don't know how to explain it. But it is extremely satisfying when you're done, especially because you just did so many hours of work. I mean, how many hours? I probably worked on this for 3 to 4 hours, I want to say. Maybe a little more, like 4.5 hours. Oh my god, something like that. I think one of the hardest parts of crocheting is like your hand positioning. Like my hands automatically wrap the thread like this now, and oh my god, okay, there we go. Like I couldn't get the right tension on the yarn for a little while, and that was really frustrating. So like I made these giant bunnies. I didn't mean for them to be giant. I thought they were going to be like this big, but they ended up being like literally this big because the yarn I was using was like a different size than the pattern called for, and I had no idea. So I made these ginormous bunnies, and I didn't know how to like hold my hand like this. So the tension was just a bit weird. So parts of the bunny, like the stitching looks a little bit looser. Also, I was doing it very last minute and I was very stressed out. So I was just trying to like power through it. Which I don't think crocheting is a good like stressful power through type project, because I mean, I think most creative projects aren't. But crochet, it's like you have to pay enough attention and be present enough to get it to go through. But it's kind of like driving eventually. Like your brain just kind of goes into autopilot while you're doing it. But I hate patterns where you have to count a lot of stitches. Like I love stuff like this where I can just flip, single crochet, flip, because it's more relaxing. Like this is a very relaxing piece, whereas like more complex things are a little bit like more, you have to count a lot, which I hate counting. But that also, I figured out ways to count the stitches that worked for me. You know, so that got easier as well. Everything gets easier. Everything is frustrating, and then everything gets easier with time. Okay, so I don't know how many rows I've done. I feel like I've done like 4, but it's definitely feeling longer. Let's see how much more we need to do. So I think, nope. I put this paper towel down for painting, and I don't know why I left it, but okay. So I think that's a good flap length, I think. Oh, wow, we're almost done. Okay, that is awesome. That is so awesome. Maybe I'll make the flap a little bit longer, but we're really getting there. I'm telling you, crocheting so much faster than knitting. Let me Google that. Let me Google that. Is crochet faster than, oops, fuck, than knitting? Yes, generally speaking, crochet is considered faster than knitting. Most crafters agree. Crocheting works up fabric quicker due to the single hook used in crochet compared to the 2 needles used in knitting, making it a faster method for creating a similar amount of fabric. Okay, yeah. Because I remember when I was a kid, that's when I learned how to knit. I was like 10. I would just work on something for hours and hours, and of course I was like slow. I had baby hands. But like it just felt painful, whereas this, it like it works up. It's still like painful because you're like doing the same thing over and over again, but it works up quicker, so you see the results faster, and it is just a happier time, I think. All right, so I need to chain one and flip it over. So I feel like we need to do like maybe 4 more rows, and then I can start putting this together. I'm so excited. This is going to be so pretty. And yeah, I love putting things to use that I thought I wouldn't use. I was literally considering getting rid of this yarn because I was like, I don't have any ideas for it. It's kind of weird. It doesn't hold structure very well. I feel like with crocheting, like, at least the projects I've been doing, which is like little amigurumi, whatever, little, you know, stuffed animal type things, or cases for virtual pets, I kind of need something a little more structural, and it's easier to crochet with more structural yarn. But this has been pretty much a breeze. I know that people like that thick Bernat style stuff, but I low-key like this better. It doesn't, obviously, it's thinner, so it doesn't work up as quickly, but I just think it looks so good. And it, I don't know, I hope it's made of wool and cotton. I really have no idea. I feel like I remember buying it because I was like, oh, wool will be good for a scarf for winter, but I could be wrong. Jay says, hi, I can knit, but I want to learn to crochet for stuff like this. Yes, do it. Honestly, I was saying earlier, it's not, if you already know how to knit, crocheting is an easy jump, in my opinion. And like I was saying earlier, it is a faster style of work. So, and there's, the thing is, like, I don't like the internet now these days, but I do love that you can literally learn anything, and it's so accessible and so easy, and it's free. Like, that's just crazy. I mean, obviously, like, you have to pay for internet, so it's not like completely free, but like, you don't have to pay for the actual material. Like, I've been learning so much crochet stuff from YouTube, from Reddit, and I think that's really beautiful and really awesome that humans can just like share their own knowledge so easily. And I really think it makes the world a better place, and it makes people's lives so much better. You know, like, if I wanted to learn how to crochet back in the day, you have to like go to a library and like find a book, and the books are confusing. You can't really see exactly what they're doing, or like you have to have somebody like teach you, which my grandmother taught me how to make a chain with crochet, but I remember she was like, it's kind of hard, so just learn how to chain, and then maybe I'll teach you something later. And then she never did, but but here I am now. So yeah, me and my grandma are a lot alike, actually, the more I think about it. And I always just wanted to do things she did, because she did, like, she was more creative and made a lot of things from scratch, and I always wanted to do that. So I was very thankful that I could learn these things from her. Even though I only learned how to knit a scarf. I remember I think my mom might still have it, the first thing I ever knit, and it was like hideous and disgusting, and I hated it. But then, like, if I saw it now, I'd be like, wow, that's so adorable. But I remember I was so frustrated with it because I ended up adding stitches somehow, and it like started off thin and got really wide and then got smaller. But, you know, I like seeing stuff that I made now. But when I was a kid looking at it, I'd be like, ew, I hate it. I think I made a quilt back then too. Yeah, I made a whole quilt with, I got a sewing machine and I made a quilt, and then I never used the sewing machine again. And I had that sewing machine for years, and then I think I gave it to somebody in college because they knew how to sew and they really wanted a good sewing machine, and so I gave it to them. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm kind of interested in sewing, but I don't know. I think I get frustrated with the tiny thin thread getting all bunched up, and then like I think now if I tried it I could probably do it. I only really tried it when I was like younger and I had less patience. But I just don't know. I haven't like had an idea of like, oh, I really want to make this with a sewing machine. Like I kind of want to learn how to like tailor my own pants because I thrift a lot, and I find really cute pants that don't fit me. Like tops I can work with, you know, but pants, you can't have your pants like falling down all the time. So I would like to learn how to tailor pants, but that's just kind of boring too. Like if I had an idea of like, oh, I really want to sew this dress really bad, then maybe I would get into it. But like right now it's like everything I want to make is like crochet oriented in terms of like this type of craft. Like I want to like crochet like myself a bikini for this summer, and I want to crochet my sister a little newborn set for her baby who's coming this month. I need to get on that, damn. But yeah, like everything I want to make is like right now it's like, oh, I can crochet that, and maybe it takes a lot longer, but I think like I just like the style of this right now, and I like feeling the fabric like come to life out of my hands guiding it through itself. Like that's like really cool. So, and I do like sewing. Like I enjoy sewing buttons onto things, and I enjoy stitching things together. So I'm getting a little sewing in there, right? Oop. More tea time. Oh, I need to crochet a tea cozy for this little teapot because my sister was like, can you crochet me a tea cozy? And I was like, yeah, but then I forgot to do it. So maybe I'll like I'll make one for myself, and then, or like a test one, and then once I get that down, I'll make her one. I'm wondering like what fabric is the best, or what material is the best to make a tea cozy, because you want it to be very like suffocating, like you want to keep the heat in there. So I feel like the acrylic stuff would probably be better than something like this, because this has a lot of holes. I'm sure this would keep it warm enough, but the thick like burlap style stuff, like really there's like no holes. So I need to ask her what color she wants. She'll probably want like green or blue or something maybe. I don't know. So I've been playing Luigi's Mansion 3. And I haven't played it a lot. I've only played like, I just got the vacuum to suck up the ghosts. And I was confused. I don't know. I don't really know a lot about the game. I just know that kids like it. I think because it's like scary. And I've played the arcade version where you're holding the physical vacuum. So I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. I think I was kind of expecting like a Mario type of game, you know? But it's not really like any Mario games I've played. you know, I don't know, it just doesn't really feel, the way it's laid out, I don't know. It kind of feels like a Mario game, but then it like doesn't. Um, and I tried to play it for the first time after I ate a naughty gummy. And I haven't had one of those in a while. And I took like a quarter, I took an eighth of one because I was like, that should be enough. And then I don't think it hit me hard enough. So then I was like, oh, look, we're almost done. Really nice. Okay. Um, it didn't hit me hard enough. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take some more. So I took the other half of the eighth. So I took a quarter. And then I was laying in bed and it started hitting me. And I was playing Luigi's Mansion 3. And I just wasn't, I wasn't in the right headspace to be doing something new. You know what I mean? So I was very confused. Did I chain one? I think I did. Hold on. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, so I'm playing Luigi's Mansion 3. And I've never played any Luigi's Mansion game except the arcade version, which is very different. And it's like jump scary, which I knew would happen, but I wasn't expecting it. So that was kind of like freaking me out, laying in bed, kind of, you know, under the influence. And it's a little bit creepy, and I'm like, okay. And then like the big boo guy starts chasing me, and I'm like, oh my god. And like I haven't, like, you don't have any weapons. I don't really know how to navigate this game very well, and I just keep dying, and every time it dies it like says goodbye or something, and like it shows like this creepy like flashlight over the word goodbye, and I'm like, I don't like this game. It was just freaking me out, and I was literally stuck. I had to Google it, and then I laid there with my heart racing, because that's what gummies do to you. And I forgot about that. Not that I forgot, but like I just wasn't. I shouldn't have eaten that right before bed. And I knew better than that, but I was just feeling impulsive that day, I guess. And yeah, so I did that. And I kind of want to eat a gummy today, TBH. Like in the daytime, maybe like take a walk or like like just only an eighth though, not a quarter. Quarter was too much, but like be in a headspace where I can be like awake and like know that my heart beating fast is normal and everything's okay, because that is like a side effect, you know. And I knew that. I'm an experienced partaker, you know. But I just don't really do that anymore as much. So doing silly stuff like eating it at night is a bad idea. So I won't do that again. Also, I just realized like this is like green, like Luigi's Mansion or Luigi or whatever. But that's kind of cute. Green is my favorite color. So that's why I bought this yarn, but it's cute that it matches my Switch game right now. I'm hoping I'll finish the game. I think it's really cute. Now that I can like beat ghosts up, I think it'll be fun. But I do think it's like a I've been playing it at night in bed. Like I played it in bed last night, and I just think it might be like a daytime game where like I'm more, it's not like a relaxing get cozy in bed game like Pokemon. It's like it's like Luigi's fighting for his life in this scary mansion, and I mean, maybe once I understand the controls better, I will feel more cozy about it, but right now I'm like, this is so new to me. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oops. So never played that one. It makes easy games hard. What do you mean? What do you mean it makes easy games hard? I probably didn't see that right when you sent it. Sorry. Makes easy games hard. Oh, got it. Yes. Yes. being under the influence does make easy games hard. Got it. Yeah, I think if I wanted to do that and play a game, it would need to be a game I'm very familiar with. But even like Pokemon, I would just have to like run around in the grass and like battle, you know. But you know, I love working out when I'm under the influence because not drinking obviously, like, you know, gummies or whatever you want to call it. Um I can get more focused, and I'm more focused on like what's going on in my body rather than my head. Cuz I'll be in my head even if I'm working out sometimes, and that's annoying. Um so sometimes doing that and then working out is really nice. Like I might eat a gummy and um, do some yoga. And if it's warm, I could do yoga outside, and that would be beautiful. That would be so beautiful. I love, I love doing yoga outside. Ew, do you see that? Why is that so ugly? We're gonna do that again. Why are you so hideous? You're not allowed to look that ugly. Hello? We want nice tightness. Yes, we do. There we go. Oh my god, that's so much better. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. So, nice and tight. No ugly. There we go. Yeah, I hate when there's like big holy patches. It reminds me of knitting when I was a kid. Because I would make really ugly stitches and get really, I wouldn't get mad to the point of quitting, but I would get like, I need to take a break from this. Or actually, no, I think as a kid, I don't think I was as bothered. I think as an adult, I'm more so like that. Like, look at that hole right there. Do you see that hole? I don't like that, but the rest of it looks pretty perfect, so I'm happy, but I know I'm too much of a perfectionist sometimes. And I want to stop. I want to stop. Yeah. The aesthetic and the what? The tactile something? I don't know. Whatever this is, this vibe, it makes drinking tea so much more enjoyable. And I remember reading something or watching a video, and it was like, set the dining table and make it feel special when you're eating. And I was like, I'm not doing that. I don't understand. But like with tea, I get it. So maybe setting the dining table is nice, but I think that's a little too fancy for me. Like this is like fancy in a fun way. I feel like setting the dining table is fancy in a serious way, and so I'm less interested. Can y'all hear the music? Please let me know. Because it feels really quiet now. Okay. But the weather's getting nice, and I'm so happy. I'm so like I'm so tired of being inside. And of course I've spent a decent amount of time outside this winter. I was more intentional about that this year because I know I get really messed up if I don't go outside. So I had a really good winter, but I'm just ready for it to be done. It's been a long, really long winter. It was like more enjoyable, but also longer. So but it's funny, I got this I got this Switch, which is like a cozy gaming system thing, and I'm hoping to play video games a little bit more. But now it's like nice outside, so now I'm gonna be outside a lot. But you know, I'll still have the Switch when it gets cold later this year. Womp womp. Womp womp womp. Come on. I do remember getting mad at stitches like this when I was a kid. I do remember that. But it's gonna be fine. It's just really tight. Come on. Oh my god, you guys. I taught my cat how to jump through a hoop today, and I've never felt like more of a genius. Okay, come on. But I'm gonna make a video. Maybe later today. Maybe under the influence. Ooh, my hair is getting caught there, alright. Please go through. Okay. Was that it? Yeah, that was it. Cool. But yeah, my cat is, it's almost my cat's birthday. I need to have a birthday party for my cat. I'm not even kidding, because I've always wanted to like celebrate her birthday, and I haven't done it for 12 years. That's crazy. So, my cat is the love of my life. I'm not even kidding. I mean, like, not in a romantic way. That's weird. But like, she's just like, she's the perfect cat for me. Like, I'm sure if I got another cat, I would love that cat too and connect well with it. I love animals, so but she's just special. And if you have an animal like that in your life, you know what I'm talking about. Hold on, I need to see how long this thing is getting. Okay, we're almost there. Is that how long I want the flap to be? Maybe the flap can be a little bit shorter and then we're done. Hold on. Like there. I think we're done, people. I think we're done. Yes! Let's go. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, so, anyway, my cat is literally my best friend. And, I want to have a birthday party for her. But I'm probably gonna make a video of, how should I fasten this off? I hate fastening things off. What if I go in here and then slip stitch? Oops. Go in here, slip stitch, and then cut it. I love cutting the string. I don't know why, but I love it. These are scissors I impulse bought myself at Walmart that I did not need, but look how cute they are. Yeah, love cutting the string. Very satisfying. I think it probably is just rewarding to my brain because it's like it signifies the end of the project, you know? But we're not done yet. We're not done. Okay. Yeah, I'm not good at fastening off. Okay, that's better. I'm gonna have to like weave this in. But yeah, my cat. Love my cat. I've already said this 5 times. I'm sorry, but I really wanna have a birthday party for my cat. And like, I love, one of my biggest like YouTube inspirations is Jenna Marbles, and I just love her so much. Like, she's not like my favorite current YouTuber, but she's been like of all time, she's my number one, I think. And Jenna Marbles had so much content about her dogs. And she just had like such a nice, beautiful relationship with her animals, and she just loved them so much. And I feel like she and I are similar in that way. Like my cat is like her marbles, you know? And I've always wanted to make content with my cat, so I just need to do it. Okay, so we're gonna be pinning this nicely so it's all lined up when we begin stitching. And I'm using bobby pins. I use bobby pins as a stitch marker and they work beautifully. Okay, so they're gonna be nice little markers like that. So let's get another one, and we're gonna do this side. Oh wait, is this, what is this music? What is going on? Is this not my thing, or is it? Oh, okay. Okay, this is from the same person, so hopefully it's not gonna copyright strike me. Dang. Because then I'll have to cut the whole thing out. I'm just gonna play the same playlist that I know is safe. Yeah. I'm wondering, is Fantasia copyrighted? Because Fantasia with a PH, is like this Japanese jazz fusion band, and I think a lot of their material, like, no. Okay. I would love to play this on my streams, but I don't know if I can. All tracks and images are the property of Fantasia Records. Wait, is this AI? Fantasia, this project utilizes AI technology to enhance visuals and audio. But I don't think this is like actual AI. I think this is like music. Let me see. Fantasia band. It's fake? No. Fantasia, the fake Japanese AI jazz fusion band attempting to emulate and trick the listener into thinking they're listening to lost media jazz records from a band in the 70s and 80s. I was tricked. Damn. I thought this was like... I still like it though. I listened to a fair amount of it before I got tired of it and started looking at the channel. So they just made this up. Like they made up like this whole thing. Like they in the captions or in the description of the videos for Fantasia. Let me pull this bigger so maybe you guys can see a little bit. Like this is like the, can you see that? No, you can't. Sorry. But I've been tricked. I thought it was a cool jazz fusion band from that was like ugh. Okay, project utilizes AI technology to enhance visuals and audio. You can enhance without it actually being AI. Um, After looking at on their Patreon, we get this. This project is a tribute to the golden age of Japanese jazz fusion. Through storytelling, art, and AI, we reimagine a lost era, evoking the timeless beauty of this genre. With your support, we will produce vinyl and cassette reissues, special collector's editions, and archival memorabilia, preserving Fantasia's legacy for future generations. Reimagine one. Okay. That's really disappointing because I had a suspicion that it was AI because of the way the art looks, kind of. But I didn't like think too critically because they said released in 1978, blah blah blah. So I was like, okay, this is like some band that was like lost to time. Fantasia is an AI Japanese jazz fusion band that is gaining traction on YouTube by attempting to pass itself off as a Cassiopeia-like band from the 70s and 80s. Oh, it's like, you know what? I'm like upset. I might make a video about this. I'm very upset. But I kind of like the project. I kind of want to cry. I feel like I've been tricked because I've been enjoying the music a lot, and it's AI. Which, I mean, of course, like at the end, at the heart of it, it's like they probably use actual Japanese jazz fusion bands to teach their machines. So I'm still, in a way, enjoying something made by real artists. If you think about it, that's what AI is. You're enjoying a collective art piece, but it's like a ripoff, right? So I'm so conflicted. But I still kind of like it. This is the first time I've like enjoyed AI. So I'm kind of like messed up. But it's kind of cool. Like, I like the art. I like the vibes. I like the story that they're using AI to create an idea. But like, I don't know. Dang it. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel. I've been really vibing to this. I honestly have. Damn it. I'm so upset. Okay, but I'm gonna keep going with my project. Damn it. Damn it. Can I use them? Are they even, like, if it's AI, can I just use it in the back of my videos anyway and say F you? But it says it's copyrighted. But, like, is it actually copyrighted? I have no idea. I have no... I'm so upset, though. I thought this was, like, cool. And it's still kind of cool. I wish it was real. Damn it. I literally told my sister, oh, I found this band, and it was like... it's like jazz fusion, and it was, like, lost to time. And it's AI. It's AI. Why? I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. But, like, at the same time, if I remove my expectations of what it was and just think about the music, I still enjoy the music. And I enjoy these cute fucking album arts that they made. Man, I'm so upset. Damn it. Oh my god, hi Michi. Michi said, how's the case going? The case is going great. I'm just having a meltdown because I realized my obscure jazz fusion band that I really like is actually an AI project. But the case is going good. The case, we're about to stitch it up. Ugh. I'm upset, dude. I'm upset. I'm gonna have to call my sister. I need to call my sister. And I'm gonna make a video about it. I'm mad. But I'm also like, I'm not really mad at the person who made this, because like I like it. You know? I like that they made this. I have had fun jamming out to this music. And it's like, I know it's AI generated, but like, I'm bummed, y'all. I'm bummed. Dang, I should have used this thread to, maybe I still can. Hold on. Anyway, I'm sad. I'm so sad. Is this in the same row? So this is in that row. And this, is that right? This line goes bum 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 bum. I think those are in the same one in between. I think it's close enough. It's close enough. I'm upset. I am upset. Damn. I don't like that. I feel like I've just been like fooled, you know? Damn. So lame, dude. So now we're just gonna be slip stitching, I guess, down the sides, to stitch the sides of the case together. And I'm just really depressed that Fantasia isn't real. Maybe I need to take a break. Hold on. Take a breath. Now I just want to like go listen to like real, you know, Japanese jazz fusion stuff. Which I guess like this thing introduced me to that genre, so that's a good thing. I'm coping. I'm coping right now. I'm upset. I love them. I thought they were so cool. I've been tricked. I feel dumb. But it's okay. But that's the thing, like, that's the thing I don't like about AI is that, like, you don't know. Like, there's gonna be more stuff like this where you don't know that it's AI. Yeah. And look how much I've listened to so many. Can you all see that? Not really, but I've listened to so many of these albums. I've maybe listened to all of them. Oh, crap. No. Have I listened to all of them? Most of them. But yeah, like, I don't know. Look how cool it is. Oh, I want it to be real. Woe is me. Woe is me. You won't know unless you got a great ear. Yeah, exactly. Like, especially, like, I think music, I can tell AI imagery usually straight away. This looked AI to me, but then I was fooled because they said, oh, this is from 1978, from 1989, They had a big career. They had this whole story written in the thing, so I was like, okay. I didn't even, like, look at the artwork that much anymore because I had believed what the description of the video told me. Okay. And see, I'm stupid. It's right here on their About page. A jazz fusion band once thrived, only to fade into obscurity. This project reconstructs their world using AI technologies to enhance audio and images. We invite you into a world where this band existed, a jazz fusion myth waiting to be rediscovered. So, like, even this is, like, kind of vague. If I read this, I'd be like, that's weird. And then I would go on Reddit and then I would figure it out. But, like, I would still be like coping like, oh, it's just AI enhanced. Like they enhanced the quality of the recordings with AI and then they maybe enhanced the visuals with AI, you know. Ugh. I'm sad. I really still like it. I low-key want to keep listening to it. But maybe once I find real Japanese jazz fusion bands, then I won't want to listen to them anymore. I'm sad. I'm sad. And like I usually trust my YouTube algorithm. Like I found them from the algorithm. I find a lot of obscure music on my YouTube algorithm because that's what I just will listen to random stuff. And so I saw this, I was like, this looks cute. What is this? And then I was jamming and then I thought it was real. Why did they... I mean, I get it. They want you to think it's real, so they like write all this stuff, but I'm sad. I'm bummed. But I think I can crochet now. Okay, so I think this end I made is too short, I think. But maybe I'll try it again. Let's try it again. I'm still alive. Right? Life is still good. All right. Ooh, and all right, come on. Okay, this part is just really fuzzy, so it's going to be hard to do this, but I'm going to try. Okay, there we go. Keep calm and carry on. Stiff upper lip and all that nonsense. Rightio. Oh, I think I should flip it. I'm going to flip it. I'm kind of going the wrong way. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go this way. This is the right way. And hopefully the stitches are lining up. Are they lining up? Yeah. There we go. So I guess this is going to be the inside, and then the other side will be the outside. I guess. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. It doesn't really make a difference with this piece, I don't think. But I'm trying to do this properly. So yeah, we're not single crocheting into the sides because we don't want to build, oops, we don't want to build the work up anymore. We just want to securely stitch through the sides. And there we go. This is coming along nicely. This is my first time securing with slip stitches, so this is kind of fun. That's another thing I like about crocheting is that I constantly learn something new, but in like small doses. Like learning how to double crochet. I was like, what's double crochet? Is that scary? And then I did it and I was like, oh, okay. Never mind. But it is kind of thrilling to be like, oh, what's that, you know? And this string is definitely way too short, so we're gonna be a little ghetto and we're gonna tie. We're just gonna tie this. Is that what I want to do? I don't have to do it. I don't have to be ghetto. I can be fancy. I can be fancy. I'm fancy, right? Okay, so we can be fancy. So, I don't really know if this is the right way to do this, but it is the better way than what I was gonna do. So, let's dip in, we pull through. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. And then where's the end of that? Okay, I think we're good. All right. And then we're gonna, oops, we're just gonna slip stitch, right? Slip. There we go. And then we can tie those two ends together. I think this is a good way to integrate new thread, but I could be wrong. I'm very much a novice still. So, also I'm filming without a microphone today. If anybody can let me know if it sounds like garbage, I would love to know. Just because like I want to make streaming more simple if I'm gonna do more stuff like this and not using the microphone. I used to get freaked out like, oh my god, is the microphone like registering? Because like streaming on your phone, you really don't know. Like you can't really tell what's going on at all. So yeah. Let me know if it sounds terrible or if it sounds okay. I might have more background noise than usual, but that's okay. I can survive with that. Yeah, this, I love any project. Oops. Any project I do, painting, photography, this, anything. I love the finishing touches. Like it's so nice to like, I think I hone in a lot during the finishing. Did I just single crochet? Crap. Maybe I didn't, I don't know. But I really hone in and I just really enjoy the process at this point, because it's like you've done most of the work and now it's like just making it, like drawing I think is my favorite, or painting, drawing, whatever, is my favorite to finish up, because you can like add little details that look, and it just like comes together and you're like, wow, this is so awesome. And then the next day you look at it and you're like, wow, I hate it, it's hideous. You know? And then a couple years later you're like, wow, I'm too hard on myself and my work is actually good. But yeah, I'm still bummed about Fantasia. Yeah. And, oh, yeah, don't single crochet. Don't single crochet. Did I single crochet any of these? I swear to God. Sorry, I'm like trying to focus on this and make sure it comes out good. So I might be quiet for a couple of minutes here. And hopefully this is staying lined up nicely. I think so. And then hopefully I didn't miss any. Oh, this is nice and tight stitching. So much better than doing it with a needle, for sure. Wow, and you can see it. It looks, I mean, I can see it. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it looks really good. I'm so happy. I can't wait to put the buttons on. It's gonna look so amazing. I'm gonna stretch a wee bit. Oh, I have a tendency to hunch when I do this, and let's That's not good for me. Michi said, sounds good. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad it sounds good. Yeah, I'm way too picky about, and it's funny because like most of the production quality on most of my content isn't even that good. Some of it's bad, but I get so picky, and I just feel like, who cares anymore? Like, I don't care. I'd rather put out more like creative stuff than be so picky and not do anything, you know? So I want this to sit here. There's some white stuff on my computer. Okay. Y'all, this computer is, I got it in 2012. 13 years old? And it's still really good. Like, I mean, obviously it's not like great. And I can't update it anymore because they don't update the OS anymore, which I understand, it's an old system. And maybe one day I won't be able to use it anymore, which makes me really sad. But I just love technology that lasts, and I just really appreciate it because I feel like everything is so throwaway now, and I hate it. Like, I don't want to buy anything new anymore. Like, this cup, I Googled it because it was like a nice-ish brand. It's from like 1978, and it's still like, I mean, I think this was probably like somebody's collector's piece and they like kept it. I got like maybe 4 of these, and they're all beautiful, and like they're really solid ceramic, really, you know, really kitschy, cute. Like, I just love stuff that like lasts, and I think like in general as a culture, like globally, people aren't learning how to like, sorry I'm going on a rant, but like people aren't learning how to like repair their clothing, repair their furniture, anything. No maintenance, nothing. When things get broke, we dump them. And I think that's so lame. I mean, first of all, it wastes your money. Second of all, you're creating tons of waste that is damaging the planet. And like fixing things is so cathartic. Like, I recently like hand stitched my quilt. Love this quilt. It's like soft cotton. I think it's filled with polyester or whatever, but whatever. Really gorgeous cotton. Soft. It's like soft with age from washing it so much, you know, and like I love my bed quilt thing so much. Words, come on. But like, it is older and it's so intricately designed that little pieces were coming unstitched, and I was like, I can't lose this quilt. If I don't fix it, it's gonna, you know, rip to pieces. So I went over and I stitched all the parts that were broken, and it just felt so good. And I hope that like as a culture we start, or as like a global culture, we start moving back to, and maybe in other countries people do this more than America, but I know America just throws stuff away at such a level, it's crazy. So I hope that like eventually we come to a place where like people are actually like taking care of their stuff, and like if you have a rip in your clothing, you fix it. Because otherwise it's just like, if you like something and it breaks, just fix it if you can, you know. Like, I had this little tray table and it's made of like bamboo, which bamboo is very flimsy, and it started breaking. I literally super glued that thing together and it's like good as new, which, I mean, that's like a ghetto fix, but ghetto fix is better than nothing, you know. Restoring things is like therapy for me, LOL. I know, that's what I'm saying. It just like, and the doll I just made, that doll was like, you know, a piece of trash that someone like threw away. And now it's like a piece of art, and I hope someone buy. I don't know. I put her up on my Etsy and she's not getting a lot of traction. I think her TikTok or her short video I made is getting more traction now, but I thought I did a really good job and I really hope someone buys her, but I'm wondering if the price is too high. So if y'all know anything about pricing custom dolls, let me know. Because I'm all ears. I'm very new to that craft, but it was so nice, like brushing all the knots out of her hair, giving her a bath, like just, and then styling her hair and making her beautiful again. Like that was just like so awesome, and I just like, I love that, love it. And also I love, like, low key, like sometimes I enjoy, like, I can't say I haven't benefited from throwaway culture, because like I get so many good things at thrift stores because people throw their good stuff away, you know. But I mean, even like if throwaway culture became less prevalent, there would still be good pieces out there, you know? So, I don't know. I need to close this Fantasia thing because I keep looking at it and it's making me sad. Is this correct? Yes. Yeah, so I'm just slip stitching the rows together. And hopefully they're lined up properly. I think even if they're a little bit off, it's gonna be okay. But you know, I'm getting hot. I think I'm probably hormonal, TMI, whatever. But I don't know if it's this light or sitting here in this little room, or I'm getting hot. Where is the stitch? I'm so excited for this to be done. I can feel it. Yeah, you just want to make sure you go through both sides, because otherwise you're slip stitching into yourself. But this looks so good. I'm so, again, there's something magical about making fabric. I think because like fabric is like so integral to our lives and so taken for granted, like making it, it's like you appreciate it more. It's like, wow, like this is what it takes to make fabric. That's like crazy, you know? Ugh, and I hate fast fashion, y'all. I need to stop ranting. Like, honestly, like, I feel like everybody's like riled up about like political stuff right now. I mean, it's been like that since like 2018, let's be real. Or maybe 2016. And like forever, everybody's always, you know, but like the things that piss me off are like fast fashion and like all the dumb stuff at Target that they sell during Christmas time. I almost made a video about that, but then I was like, you know, whatever. And like, it's not whatever. It's like, so the stupid stuff that they sell during Christmas time is just so bad for the environment, and I really don't like Christmas anymore. I mean, I like the idea of Christmas, don't get me wrong. I'm not a Grinch, but oops. It's just like, it's too excessive now. I don't like excess. So it's like, how do I celebrate Christmas where I can still enjoy it, you know? And I think this year it was hand making gifts for the kids. Okay, so I think I'm gonna chain one and fasten off. I think. Is that how we do that? Maybe chain one more and then fasten off. I don't really know. I'm not good. Like, again, I said this before. I'm not good at fastening off. I don't know why. They're always like, oh, fasten off. And I'm like, how? How do you do that? How do you do that? Okay, that was good. All right. Yay! We have one side done, one side to go. Look at that. And let's make sure we didn't miss anything by running our finger through the seam. No holes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love, 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 love it. And I think this is gonna add some, this seam is gonna add some nice cushion, as well as like kind of tightening it a little bit. I did leave a little bit of wiggle room in the length or the width. I made it a little bit wider than the switch. So I think it's gonna be perfect, not too snug. And this wool is gonna probably leave little bits of wool on this switch, but you know, it's fine. Okay. I need to like stand up. I need to stand up. Oh. Oh my God. I hate sitting down. Sitting down is the worst. I hate sitting down. And I'm having a hot flash. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. All right, so hopefully I can finish this up. I definitely went on a big detour with Fantasia. I talked about that way too long. But I want to finish this up and then go eat lunch. What am I going to eat for lunch? I have no idea. All right, so we're gonna go on this side. Oh, I need to tie this off too. Oopsie. So these are the two ends that I combined. If you were here for that part, and we can't leave them like this. That's disgusting. So we have to tie it off. That's a little bit loud, isn't it? It's a little bit loud. All right, I'm gonna do a nice little double knot. I think a double knot is enough. This is nice and textured, so it will grip onto itself. We'll do a triple knot. Why not? I need to learn how to do better knots too, but you know, this should be fine for now. We're gonna have little ends sticking out. That's okay, because we're gonna invert this whole thing. So all the ugly bits will be on the inside, and nobody will ever know. All right, so let's start on this. Ooh, I just dropped something. What did I drop? Is it a bobby pin? Oh yeah, it was a bobby pin. Sorry. All right. I think I need more bobby pins in my sewing kit because they're very useful. Ooh. Y'all, behind me is a mess right now. I have all these shipping boxes behind me. I obsessively save all of my Amazon, not all of them, but all the useful Amazon boxes. I save them and I use them. I use them as shipping material for any of my online shops. So I think we have a tiny bit of tea left. Yeah. Just a tiny bit. All right. But I do love my tea party setup. I love it very much. Damn, I'm still, I got bamboozled by AI. I can't believe it. Let's cut this end too. Is this nice and secure? Yeah. We're gonna cut it right there, just in case we need to pull this tight someday. I don't know, fastening off always feels wrong, like I didn't do it right. But I think that's just my brain. Okay. But I made this yarn ball myself because this yarn, it like unraveled itself, and I just left it like that. So it was taking up a huge, it was like a big thing. It was just making this huge mess. It took up a huge space in my craft drawer. Excuse me. And it was really annoying. This time we're gonna leave a big long piece of yarn so that we can just stitch it right in. Is this long enough? We're gonna be a little generous, just to be safe. I'm not good at eyeballing, but if we leave a little bit of waste, that's okay. I usually use my waste yarn to stuff little amigurumis or whatever you call them. All right, so, but yeah, so yesterday I was like, you know what? I think this yarn will be good for this project, and I'm gonna fix it. So I sat down for like, I don't know if it was an hour, maybe like 30 minutes, untangling this yarn and winding it into a ball, which I'm kind of like low-key, like undoing knots or like detangling stuff is kind of like one of my superpowers. So I always wonder, like, was I like a fisherman in a past life or something? But I'm really good at detangling things. Which, like, I have very curly hair, so that might be part of it, but I just always have been good at that. I don't know why. Oh. Oopsie. Alright, I think we need to go into the next stitch, right? Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm so excited to be done with this. And I'm so excited to teach my cat how to jump through a hoop. Like, she jumps through it at a low height, but I want to teach her how to jump through it at like a higher height. Because she can still jump. She's 12, but she's very fit. She does sleep a lot more than she used to, but I try and make sure I play with her to get the juices flowing, you know, and keep her nice and healthy. But I think I didn't explain what I wanted to explain earlier. But for her birthday, like, I remember there was this Jenna Marbles video of her like baking treats for her dogs, and it was so cute, and I was like, what if I did that for my cat? Like, is that a genius idea or what? And like, maybe it's not, maybe she would be boring, but like, she's very food driven these days, and so if I found like a good homemade cat treat recipe and she could sit there like a little angel and I could feed her little bits of it, I think that would be really cute while I make her some treats. I think that would be really cute. All right. Alright, for some reason I can feel this one bunching. Maybe I'm imagining it. I think I'm imagining it. Yeah, I think it'd be really cute to like make my cat some treats and then like she gets to sit there and watch me And then I give her little pieces of treat as I go along. You know? Oh, no. Come on. It's doing that thing again. Don't do the thing. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's hard to pick the stitches back up because I'm just slip stitching. Let me see. Come on. There we go. Ooh, now it's all puffy. Ew. Okay, here we go. All right, I need you to behave nicely. Be a nice... There we go. Oh wait, I just single crochet. Damn it. I think I did anyway. Whoops. Okay, here we go. Slip. There we go. And slip. Oh, come on. Oh, what is going on? Maybe I need to take a break. Hold on. Let's take a break. Just a quick one. This looks really good. I'm really, really pleased with how this is coming out. I kind of am wondering if I should have made this the outside, because I feel like there's usually one side where the stitches look better, but I think it's not. I think it's negligible. I don't think it's that important. Oh, there's another video like this. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. Yeah, I love my cat, and I'm honestly surprised I haven't really made content about her. I made like a couple shorts of her sitting in a tent last summer, but I definitely could make more content with her because, you know, I live with her. And I don't know, like, yeah, but I might make a video today with her, and that'll be fun. Actually, she's been in a couple of my videos because, like, sometimes I'll be filming and then she will jump on my lap and stuff. So she's definitely, she has a presence on my channel, but I've always wanted to make pet-centric content. Not, like, as my whole thing. I cannot commit to anything, you know, but I would like to start doing that for fun. Oh, it's almost done. I'm getting impatient now. I'm getting hot. I'm so hot. I might like go walk outside because it's kind of cold. I might just like jump outside and then come back in. Like get like a blast of cold air. That sounds kind of nice. Yo, I love cold showers. And I've been kind of anxious recently. Maybe it's hormones, maybe it's the season changing. I get messed up with the season changing. But like I haven't been taking as many cold showers, and the longer you distance yourself, the harder it gets. But I took one maybe 2 days ago. It was really cold, but it was really good. And then yesterday I took a big shower and washed my hair, and I only did it on like medium. Like it wasn't hot, it was like maybe lukewarm, maybe a little bit cold, and then I made it colder and colder as I went on. So hopefully I'll get into back into my groove. I don't like this song. Yeah. get back into my groove. But cold showers in the winter, really cold. But I'm glad that I was able to do it because I always thought like, oh, I'll never be able to do that. But I feel like it is so refreshing and really nice if you like just did a big workout and you jump in the cold shower. Oh my God. Therapeutic. So I definitely want to like take advantage of the weather still being a little bit cold and get those really cold showers in before it starts warming up, and then, you know, I'm gonna have to be buying ice and making ice baths or something. Okay, I think this is the last stitch. Yes. Okay, and then look, you can see the seam. See the seam there? Doesn't it look so nice? I think that's such a nice touch. Do I want this? This could be the outside. I'll flip it and see. We won't know until we flip it. Okay. So, how did I do this? How did I do this on this side? I think I chain 2 and then fasten off. But I'm gonna do one more slip, chain 1, chain 2. And then fasten? Is that what I did? I don't know. Ah! There we go. Nice and tight. Nice and tight, alright. Oh. Wow. Oops. I was like, what is this? I have so much extra yarn. Wow. So much. Oh, and that's already fastened in. Okay. I'm so smart. But I put way too much yarn. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna cut this. Maybe we can use it for something. But I don't know. We're gonna tighten that and snip. Maybe right there. And then it's pretty much done, you guys. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Okay. And then we're gonna snip right here, like that. Okay. And then we have this piece. We're gonna, you know, we're gonna single crochet, or we're gonna slip stitch this in. I think that will look nice. So oh, did I do a single crochet? I always forget. Okay, so that was a slip. This is a slip. This is a slip. This is a slip. Why does that look so ugly and weird? Oh, okay, it's coming. It's coming together, it's fine. Sometimes you just gotta trust the process. If something looks ugly and disgusting, you have to say, hold on, I know you'll look better in a moment. Alright. I don't even know this song. I like this song though. This is a nice and simple little song. Okay, we're gonna go in here. Oh, no. It's okay. Alright. Dip. And slip. And then we're gonna chain one, chain, chain two, and then we're gonna fasten off. All right. Yeah, there we go. That is good. So now this little lip is kind of folding. Well, it's curling anyway. It's gonna be curly. All right. Low key, this is one of my favorite things I've made, I think. All right, so we're gonna invert this and see if that works. All right. Okay, so it's looking a little, I think, maybe I just need to massage the seams a little to stretch the yarn in this direction. That's better. And we're going to massage this side. This is just like to pull the seams to make them more even, I guess, because they were created in the other direction. I'm not explaining that properly. I'm sorry. So there's our pouchy wouchy, and the lip is a little bit wider if we keep it like this, but let's see how the switch fits in there. Oh my god, it's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And, oh, it's perfect. Okay, awesome. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I think the little corners will look more smooth as time goes on. I just don't like this little pouchy thing it's doing, but it's fine. I'm being too critical. I'm crazy. Okay, so I think the sides look nice. I do like the way the seams look. Actually, let's flip it back and see. Just for science, you know. I might like it better like this. I don't know. Because it gives that nice rectangle shape. And the lip isn't too wide. Let's see. It feels like a slightly looser fit, but still a very good one. I do like the seam, but I don't like these little bits, I don't think. Yeah, it feels less structured like this. So I think, I like both, but I think we're gonna invert it. Oh, it feels nice. It's like, wow, I made this, wow. Very nice. Okay, so we'll put you back in there just to get one more look. Yeah, I think that's better. The lip is a little big, but you know, it adds character, right? Okay, so I do like that. Let's put the buttons on. And then it is time to say goodbye. Okay, so we're gonna put the buttons on. We're gonna clean, we're gonna put that there. We're gonna wrap this yarn up. So I have this little ball, and then I have another, like the original structure kind of held a little bit. So I have like a little skein like this big of this yarn. So I can use this for something else. I look forward to it now because I really like how the gradient of the green to the black is really nice. You can't really tell, well, maybe you can, but it looks more evident in person. So we're gonna check out, I have an idea for which buttons I want to use, which are actually my mom's old buttons probably from like a sweater or something. So I have these white buttons, and I'm hoping they will suit this nicely. Let's see. All right, I think 3 might be too much. I think 2 buttons will be good. And I think this one has a crack in it, so we'll leave that one. This one has thread in it, so I guess my mom was doing something with them. But I think the white buttons look good. Or do we want 3? 3 is kind of a lot to unfasten. Yeah, 3 is too many. Or we could do 1? No, 2. For sure, 2. Yeah. So my double crochet lines are here and here. I think this one is the one. So we're gonna pin where we want the buttons to go. But first I'm gonna try and rip the thread out of these buttons. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna stab myself. Oh my god. I might have to get closer here. Ooh. I wish it could rip it all at once, but it can't. My hands are sweating because I'm having a hot flash. Jesus Christ. I just want to take a walk. I hope it's nice outside. My hands are sweating. Let's see if we can cut this off. There we go. Oh, that's so much easier. You know, stitch rippers, not as useful as you think they will be. Nice and shiny button. Oh, it looks so good. I think I'm gonna do black thread because it will match the case and add some contrast. I think white would look weird, and I only have off-white. Or would off-white look nice? No, black would look better. Okay. But yeah, these buttons are probably like 25 years old because they're from my mom's collection of buttons. Okay. And they're so shiny. I love them. Okay. It's funny because when I was going through the buttons and organizing them, I was like, ew, these buttons are ugly. And then I made this and I was like, oh, those would look good on this. So as usual, I contradict myself. All right, so the placement for these should be like that. So I'm just gonna eyeball this. I'm not super picky. I could count the stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then place there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like that. I think that's good, right? Maybe a little, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. So we're gonna place it in between the 6th and 7th stitch. We're gonna put it right there. 6th and 7th. So I'm gonna do this one first. What needle do I want? I think this big one. Sometimes I just use whatever one comes out first. That one's too small. That one's incredibly small. I'm not doing that. Maybe this one. Do you want to? Okay, this one's good. My grandmother's old needles. Okay, so we're just going to cut off a piece nice and long. I think that's long enough. Alrighty. And these buttonholes are nice and big, so this should be pretty easy. Easy peasy pudding and pie. Okay. So it's gonna go right there. And I'll try and make my buttonholes go in the same direction, you know? I feel like that's important, aesthetically speaking. Oh, and this, I don't know, this just is so calming to me. I love stitching on little things. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. Very cathartic and very like peaceful. And you can just like feel it coming together, you know, and it's just, I love making stuff. I really do. I'm gonna really use a lot of thread because these buttons are gonna be used a lot. Hello. Hello. Where's the hole? We were doing so well. What? We were doing so well. What happened? There we go. Oh, it looks so good. I like this song. I think we're getting close. Maybe 4 more. So that's 1. Two. 3. And 4. Beautiful. All right. So I'll use this thread for the other side. I think this is enough. And what we're going to do now is we have this thread hanging off there. We don't want that. And we want to tie the button to make sure it's not going to come off. There we go. So we pull this end through and we give this long one a snipperoonie. And we're going to tie them together probably 3 times. Ooh, I just imagined sewing on a lining for this, and that sounded kind of nice. Maybe I do need to get into sewing. That's 2, I think. I'm terrible at counting because I'm terrible at paying attention. Alright, and come on, sweaty fingers. 3 or 2. 2 or 3 is fine. And then we're gonna snip, snip. And we're gonna do the other button. And let's just test this placement to make sure it fastens nicely. Very nice, beautiful. Beautiful! Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I'm losing steam. I swear, whenever I like I was just very focused and zen for a second, like with that button. I don't know if you could tell, but like sometimes when I get really focused like that, like my brain gets tired. Like if I play Cuphead, my brain gets tired. Cause like just the hyper focusing makes me sleepy. All right, so let's see the position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is between 6 and 7, I think. So the buttons might not be perfect placement, but we're just gonna do whatever we can today. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in between 6 and 7 is right there. Does that feel right to us? Does that feel right? Oh. It's shifty. Dang. Okay, so actually, that's annoying. I think I made the button a little too. I should do the placement with the switch inside. So I think I made it a little too close to the inside. Let's see what we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. So the buttons are gonna be a little closer together than I thought. Am I upset? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a little close. It's a little bit close. But it's not bad. I do think my original placement was better. But, you know, it is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So after 7. So I think this is actually 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After 7 is right there. So it's actually between 8 and 9. That's very close. It's very, very close. But, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. And then I started stitching kind of in between those 2 rows. Okay. So I'm a little bummed about the button placement, but you know, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna take that button off? Hell no. I just had a beautiful moment with that button, okay? Ow, I just poked myself with a needle. I'm not too bad, it's okay. My iPad's on my floor, so like I keep looking down to see if anybody's saying anything in Chatteroonie. So like right there. Right? That looks uneven. I think, yeah, that looks correct. So we're just gonna go with our gut here a little lower. I think I usually just do 1 button, but I felt like that wasn't enough. 2 buttons it is. Oops. I don't like this song. That's better. Okay. So I have a new Polaroid camera coming in. The Polaroid Go Gen 2. And it's coming on Wednesday. I'm really excited because my Instax Square SQ6, which was my favorite, it crapped out for a really stupid reason that I'm really upset about. I might post a video about that. Y'all have no idea how many video ideas I have. It's honestly overwhelming sometimes. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up for a minute. I like stitching this button more than I like talking right now. I think that's pretty even. Okay, and actually I think it works out better this way. I think. Okay, maybe, I don't know how many more times. I'm just gonna keep going. Alright, come on, where's the hole? There we go. Okay, I think 3 more and we should be good. Ooh, not that way. Hello. Jeez Louise. Or maybe, is it done? I feel like this one has a few more, so. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I give up. I think it's enough. I think it's enough. We good. I'm getting hungry, y'all. It is nearly lunchtime. Or it pretty much is. I mean, this is a late lunch, but you know. It's one of those days. I did not wake up early. Woke up at like 10. Okay, we're gonna tie this off. One. 2. Oh my god, this is it. And 3. Okay, one more snip and we are done. done. Okay, let's put the switch in. Okay, and then let's close it. I feel like the buttons, I'm gonna have to figure out which hole they should go into, but with time that will be easier. Ta-da! There she is! She is done! Oh, this looks so cute! I mean, I know it's not the most aesthetic thing in the world, but it's done. Oh, it's so satisfying to make something, y'all. I cannot. I'm so happy. And this is like a perfect light covering. I feel like it will keep it safe enough. The joysticks make me nervous, but I'm very gentle with my stuff, so oops, here I go pressing the joystick. I'm not too worried about it, and I think if I put like a plastic, you know, those fitted plastic cases that's kind of like a coating for the DS, I think it would still fit in here. So yes, this is so awesome. I'm so glad I finished this. And it took me, I started yesterday and then finished today, so it's like overnight shipping, right? If I ordered it on Amazon. But yeah, I'm all done. And I think I'm gonna go. Is anybody saying anything? It's looking real cute. Thank you, Michi. Thank you. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you're watching and you're gonna catch streams in the future, never be afraid to say hello. I love talking to people. But this is it. We're all done. I'm gonna go eat lunch and then play Luigi's Mansion 3. Also, I'm wondering like which Luigi's Mansion is the best. The first game captures the series' unique charm. Okay, AI, whatever. I don't want AI answers. Okay. Third has the best overall gameplay, but the atmosphere, visual storytelling, creepiness, and active gameplay loop of the first have never been replicated. Okay, so if I like the third, I might play the first. It seems like people really like 1, at least on this Reddit post. Oh, so it's a remake. So the first one was on GameCube and 3DS. That's pretty cool. So it seems like 2 people don't really care for. Oh, it is a cute Halloween game. I didn't think of that. Maybe I'll play this one now, and then around Halloween I'll get the first one and play that. I don't really care about graphics. People are saying the graphics on 3 are the best, but like literally I could not give a shit about graphics. Like, people who get so specific about graphics drive me nuts. It's like, why do you even play games? Like, just like, because you can have bad graphics and it's still tasteful and artistic. Like, all the Pokemon games. Come on. I love the online tower mode. Okay. If you got a 3DS, you can get the first one and second one. I do have 3DS, and I don't use my 3DS enough, so maybe playing it on my 3DS for Halloween would be fun. I got the second one used. I downloaded the first one in a sketchy way homebrew. I have a homebrew 3DS too, so I might do the same thing. But, ooh, let's see how much they cost. I do enjoy owning cartridges, though. So let's go to eBay. Luigi's Mansion 3DS. Although now with cartridges, you cannot, like, it's hard to know if it's like a fake Chinese ROM. I mean, it's probably the whole game and it's fine, but like, if I own a thing, I want to own it. Okay, so that's a bit much. I wonder what the best, like, I really want to play like a classic Mario game in the near future. And I wonder which, there's so many, like I haven't played Mario in so long. But the original Luigi's Mansion is kind of expensive on the 3DS. What about Switch? I'm sure I could find a good deal somewhere. Luigi's Mansion 3, Luigi's Mansion 2. Where's the first one? I'm not even seeing the first one. I want to do one. Oops! No! Oh my god. Dang, I'm not even seeing it. What? You can't buy it? What? Okay, let's... Oh wait, is one not on the Switch? Whoa. I can't see chat, so if someone's yelling at me, it's not on, it's not on Switch, then I'm sorry, I can't see it. So I guess 3DS is the only way to play it, unless you have a GameCube, which I do not, so. That's cool. I'm excited to play this game. And can you stream on a Switch Lite? Can you stream? That sucks. You can only play from the Switch. That's boring. Boring. Okay. Alright. That's boring. I mean, I guess if I really wanted to stream, I could get a capture card and stream on my big Switch if I really liked this game, but I want to play on my new little thing, you know? But anyway, I think that's all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. This was very relaxing and very beautiful and fun, and yeah, come hang out with me again. Hopefully, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I never know what I'm going to do next. I did film a video on Friday, and I don't know if I'm going to post it, but I might. But it's very, like, stream of consciousness. I feel like I look ugly in it, but maybe I don't care, so we'll see. But it was kind of cute, but we'll see. All right. But I'm going to go eat lunch and then teach my cat how to jump through a hoop some more. But I will see you guys later. Bye! Oh my god, how do I end this? Oh my god, I can't. Okay, hold on. This thing. Stop. Okay, bye.